Hello, my name is Darnell Jones, and I will be presenting my technology demo slam on PhotoMath. PhotoMath has been around since 2014. It is one of my new favorite math apps because it is easy to use for beginners and it allows students to see steps as they check their answers. I view it as a modified calculator based on its functionality. In essence, a calculator with added visuals. There's a tutorial included with it that comes that shows you how to use the app, which makes it easy for beginners. PhotoMath currently has a 3.9 rating on Google Play. While there are other similar apps like Math AI, Nerd AI, Mathway, and Graphic Calculator Plus, PhotoMath is simple to use as long as the user knows how to use a camera on the phone. By the way, you can use it for a Android or an Apple phone. These are some of the advantages. It can scan problems quickly. It can solve the problems and show the steps. It shows formulas. It can recognize questions from books with examples. It can read aloud, and it features over 30 different languages you can choose from. It also benefits students that are hearing impaired, cognitive impaired, English language learner students, and students that may lack critical thinking skills. And that's a visual of what it looks like right there. You can use it with basic math, algebra, trigonometry, geometry, pre-calculus, calculus, written or typed problems. You can solve word problems. You can even use it with Google. And if your internet does not work, you can use it offline. I think that's a really good feature because sometimes um, when maybe like a student might be in class, sometimes you might lose internet service or something. And I think that's a really good feature. Now, these are some of the disadvantages. It does not recognize hand-drawn geometry illustrations. So if you draw certain lines and triangles, it cannot recognize it if you draw it, but it can recognize if you're drawing, if you're doing problems, with numbers and different symbols. Um, you cannot use it with manipulatives. So if you have, let's say, some different manipulatives that you're using to count, it cannot do that. Um, some visuals may appear unfamiliar. I noticed that some of the visuals on the screen, sometimes they don't look like what you may expect them to look like because you may be used to visuals looking a certain way. There are certain styles and stuff that it has. Some visuals appear too small, and this might not be good for students that are visually impaired. And the price can go up as much as $70 a year, and I don't think that's bad, um, considering the fact that it's the whole year. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Photo math can be used with other strategies. These are some of them: index card strategy. Students can write or type problems on index card and use PhotoMath to check their answers. Um, Modeling small groups. Teachers can use PhotoMath steps during small group lessons and give explanations by pausing and discussing each part. This supports slower paced learning and guided problem solving. Chunking strategy. After breaking information up into smaller pieces, students can use PhotoMath to aid with checking for understanding. Math partner strategy. Students try math problems on their own and compare answers. At the end, they check answers with PhotoMath. Last, game strategy. This is a fun strategy that incorporates games like bingo into math in various ways. Students can use PhotoMath to check the answers for the game. Now, I just want to let everybody know that PhotoMath is a tool to check work, not to get answers. The goal of PhotoMath technology is to promote self-monitoring and independent problem-solving skills with our students. Before using the app, students are expected to attempt each problem on their own. PhotoMath may then be used to review steps and confirm accuracy, helping students identify and learn from any mistakes. This approach supports understanding and reinforces math concepts while maintaining academic honesty and personal responsibility. Thank you very much. And I have PhotoMath right here on my phone, and I have a book right here, a math workbook, and I'm just going to do a little short demonstration and just going to aim the camera on problem number one. Okay, it scanned it. Okay, it gave me an answer. It gave me an option to use Google also to get an optional visual or explanation. And it's giving me a few options to show different ways to show the steps. So it has an answer. It's that fast. That was just a few seconds. So um, that was that was really quick and easy. Just took one picture and it showed me everything right there. Let me try. Here's the word problems there. And let's see how it works with the word problem. Had just a little difficulty getting a picture, a good clean picture of it. We couldn't recognize your problem. Scan to solve this in Google app. So at least it gave me that option. So maybe I'll try it one more time. But the good thing is I have options. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay, so I pressed that button on PhotoMath and it took me to Google and okay, I have my answer that fast. Thank you very much. And I hope that you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.